Well, recently Cassidy and Arsonal had a battle,
Yeah,
and you went on Twitter.
I
You
did.
said, "Hey yo, I'm watching this Cassidy versus Arsenal battle, and I'm in my living room yelling through the whole battle. I ain't want something to be over so much since prison time. This shit is trash, trash."
Yeah.
Okay, I watched most of the battle.
Okay. You didn't watch the whole battle.
I watched most of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay. Um, how much is most of the battle?
The whole battle was about an hour. I watched about 40 minutes.
Okay. All right. So you sat through most of it.
I got through about 2 rounds of each person.
All right.
Now, the thing that stood out was when Arsenal kind of grabbed Cassidy, like, grabbed a sweatshirt, and
Right.
then, like, they started to shove each other. That was kind of surprising.
I feel like that's I feel like I feel like he needed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's I feel like he did that. I feel like he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? That's when you do that, that's gonna get the attention. It's gonna get more people to watch it, more people to talk about it, and I feel like that battle needed that. I feel like if he didn't do that, it would have maybe less of the views.
Well, as someone who's thrown battles before and covered a lot of battle rappers, at one point we were covering battle rappers damn near every day. We had a guy that worked for us who was really into it, so we allowed him to do a lot of interviews like this, and I was really behind it. And this was maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. I remember at one point saying that battling is probably not going to progress past where it is right now because they're not able to actually clean it up and make it safe for the mainstream.
Right.
It's always going to be some shit where there's 100 people on stage, everyone's talking about killing each other and talking about their kids and mothers and all types of other overly personal shit. People get punched in the face, people get grabbed. It's always going to have this kind of chaotic energy to it that's going to keep it where it is. And 7 years later, it's still pretty much where it is, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Shout out to Smack and everyone that put it together. But remember, at one point, Eminem was involved in it.
Right.
He did the whole shady battle, and there was like all this talk of things elevating. And that came and went. We still are where we were about 10 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, big shout out to Smack. I feel like hold up, before we do that, what did you think about that battle? Did you think
I didn't
my
think it was.
assessment was wrong?
I didn't think it was Cassidy's best performance. I thought he had some bars in there. Arsenal, I thought was okay. He had a few moments, but overall, this was not a great battle from what I saw.
All right, this is why I said that, right? I mean, because battles happen all the time, and I'm not tweeting about it. I'm not talking about it. This is why I said what I said, right? Cassidy, when I was coming up, Cassidy was that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Cassidy was really that dude, and Cassidy, he had battles or whatever, but the way, so I grew up like watching Cass, like, all right, Cass is like nobody could fuck with Cass. Like Cassidy is a battle, like he's ill. And when he was before he jumped on and was battling, I always thought, yo, Cassidy's gonna go in there and clean house. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always thought. Um, Arsenal, Arsenal. When after my 10 years, after I came home from 10 years from doing 10 years, I didn't watch no battles throughout that. I didn't even know anything that was going on in that world because I didn't have access to the internet. So when I came home, that first like 2 3 months that I was home and I was just catching up on everything, I watched like 100 battles, and maybe like 20 of those battles was Arsenal battles, and I was like, yo, Arsenal is nice. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal was nice to the point where the first year when I went home, maybe the years second when I went to Virginia, I was a part of this battle, like, and we threw a battle in Virginia, and I actually got Arsenal to come perform. He battled Big K, you know what I mean? And I put that together, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say that Arsenal, I revered like a really like a great battler, you know what I'm saying? So now when these two are together, and these two have been talking shit the whole time. Like Cassidy's been talking mad shit to Arsenal, talking about he's the best, boom, boom, boom. And I feel like, yo, this battle was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be a really good battle. You know what I'm saying? I was going in like, even though I saw the other battles that Cassidy did, and I'm like, you know, I didn't like any of the other battles he did, but in my mind, I'm like, yo, he might really come through. He might bring the old cast into this battle. And when I'm watching the battle, I just wasn't like, it was kind of, it was trash to me. Like I was really disappointed. I really didn't understand a lot of the things. I thought a lot of the Cassidy balls was really bad, elementary. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really, he was just saying some crazy nut stuff. And then I felt like Arsenal beat him, hands down. Arsenal beat him. But that wasn't the Arsenal that I felt like he just knew that, he didn't really have to go 100%. And I just didn't feel like, I felt like that battle right there isn't good for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like that battle was just like a little like whatever. And it got so much hype, and I just didn't, you know, I wasn't impressed by it. You know what I mean?